Hey budget gardeners, Vita Loca here. Join me today as I show you how to deadhead your dahlia plants. So let's go. Deadheading your dahlia plants is very important because it tells the plant to keep on producing blooms. And this process applies to all dahlia plants, be it the shorter varieties as well as the taller varieties. Now, if you wanted to collect your seeds from your dahlia plants, then you wouldn't want to deadhead the plant, or you could deadhead part of the plant but not the entire plant. When it comes to dahlias, you have the flower bud. The flower bud then creates flowers. The flowers then go by, and when they go by, the plant is then setting seed. And that's great if you want to collect the seeds of your dahlia plant. However, you also want your plant to keep blooming. So what I like to tell a lot of people is keep deadheading your dahlia plant. Maybe leave one or two buds on there that have gone by, and you can collect those seeds later. The biggest reason why you want to deadhead your dahlia plant is to create more blooms on your plant. And that's really important. Otherwise, you're telling the plant it's okay to set seed and the plant will stop producing as many flowers. Well, right now it is the early September and I still want to see a lot of blooms on my dahlia plants. So for that reason, I'm going to show you how to deadhead your dahlia plant. This right here is a very small flower bud that's going to get bigger and will eventually turn into a blossom. And see this right here? This is a larger flower bud that will get bigger also and will also eventually turn into a bloom. Right here is a bud that's going to bloom probably tomorrow. And when it does, it's going to look just like this flower as well as just like this flower. I want you to notice the difference between two things. This right here is going to be blooming. However, this right here is a bud that has already gone by. It's really important to know the difference between a flower bud that's going to be blooming eventually, like this one here, another flower bud that's going to be blooming eventually. This is what the bloom looks like. And once the bloom has gone by, that's what you end up with. You end up with the pod that's eventually going to create seeds. And that's what you want to deadhead, is this right here. To deadhead this, you're going to follow it all the way down to the base right here. But you want to be careful because right nearby is another bloom. I'm just using hand pruners, but you can use small hand snips or something else like scissors. And I'm going to deadhead it right here. And that's a close-up of what a spent bloom looks like before it creates seeds. This right here I'm going to leave because it's going to be blooming even better tomorrow. However, this here, this is a blossom that has already gone by, so we're going to deadhead it. Again, I'm going to follow it down and cut it right at the base. We have a very small flower bud right here and another flower bud right there. So we're going to be very careful when we deadhead this spent bloom. Deadheading your dahlias is a very important task because you really want to enjoy your blossoms for as long as possible. Now, if you want to collect the seeds off of your plant, you can always keep one or two seed pods on the plant. And I have created a video that shows you how to collect the seeds off your dahlia plant. In fact, I've also created a video that shows you how to store your dahlia tubers so that you can enjoy more dahlias for the following season. And you can even divide your dahlia tubers to increase the amount of dahlia plants that you have. What I'll do is I'll put a link to that playlist down below in case you're interested in watching other videos I've made having to do with dahlias. I love dahlias and I really want to enjoy their blooms because we still have about a month before we even get our first frost. So why not enjoy those blooms for as long as I can? And remember, if you want to collect the seeds from your dahlias, you definitely can let a few seed pods stay on your plant. But you don't need that many seed pods because each seed pod creates so many seeds. So go ahead and keep deadheading your dahlias. Keep a few seed pods on there if you want to collect the seeds and enjoy your blooms. Be sure to check out my playlist on dahlias down in the description below. And until the next video, make it a great day with gardening.